what's up? Thank you for tuning in today. I hope everyone's enjoying getting down. We're almost in the middle of the week. So, JIRO, what's going on today, huh?
It's just going, man. It's just going. I mean, I started, working out, and as soon as I just wake up, and it feels good, man.
Yeah. I mean, believe it or not, we're 3 weeks into the new year, man.
Yeah.
Like February is just around the corner, dude. So I hope everyone is off to a good start, and I hope we can carry this momentum on to the rest of the year, huh? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I think everyone has a kind of new, what you call it? A new
resolution goals.
New year resolution. I think they have something to just achieve and working on something. So yeah.
According to most stats, half the people drop out by this time. So so everyone who made resolutions probably dropped out. Half of them dropped out by now. So, but for the rest of you guys, keep going, huh?
All right. So what are we gonna talk about?
Yeah, I'm looking into buying a new car, huh? And when I was home last year, I'm from California, right? And I swear, every car, in Southern California at least, every other car was a Tesla. And
oh wow!
Because I mean, Californians love their EVs, and they want to show how much they love the environment, and it's great. You know what I mean? On the surface. But after talking to some my brother-in-law, he had a EV as well, and he was like, I'm trading this shit in first chance I get, because he talks about it's good. You know what I mean? You don't have to stop by the gas station anymore. And I'm thinking, is that it? Just that one point there? Because when you go to a charging station, you gotta sit there for 20, 30, 40 minutes. It's not fucking like that, It's not a 2-3 minute fill up. Okay, you're done. It takes time, dude. And you imagine if there's fucking a line of other people in there, So maybe California and some other states have a better infrastructure for the EVs. I would say that I'd be very hesitant to purchase one, because I mean, if you're driving through the desert and shit, across America, there aren't charging stations. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Even if I was driving to Vegas, which is from LA or from San Diego where I'm at, it takes 4 hours, 5 hours. I didn't see that many charging stations. I mean, there's a few here and there, But I'm like, you really have to calculate and plan out your trip pretty well. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you miss one stop, you're screwed, man. You'd be stuck in the desert until AAA comes and tows your ass home. So
Right. But I saw some news that the Tesla has been investing.
Oh yeah.
They're making the more power stations everywhere in the States, and then also probably in China and then Germany. They already built new factories in China and Germany. So they're just expanding territory.
Yeah, I mean what I wanted to talk about was just the now it seems like it's a two company race between Tesla versus Toyota. The two biggest Tesla being the biggest EV manufacturer, and Toyota probably being the largest combustion engine manufacturer or car manufacturer.
Yeah. They're two different companies, but they're just the world's most valuable automakers. So,
you probably know Toyota quite well. I mean, I think they were going into this EV market with 1 foot in, 1 foot. I don't say 1 foot in, 1 foot out, but I mean, they were cautious, right? They took the cautious approach. They weren't we're gonna still only produce EVs by this year. They said we're gonna stick with what's working, the HVs, and it. I mean, at first I think a lot of people are laughing at Toyota. Oh, look at these guys, they're falling behind, but I mean, the last year or so, they've shown that, hey, you know what? I think hybrids are the way to go for the foreseeable future, don't you think, JIRO? I mean, you're talking about if everyone started to produce EVs, there wouldn't be enough the resources to go around, right?
Right.
So I think Toyota was smart, very smart, by sticking with their guns and not just saying, oh, we're gonna just make EVs, right? So I think they offer it a little bit for everyone. Like they have like electric vehicles, hybrid vehicles, and they have like hydrogen vehicles. You know what I mean? And traditional like combustible engines. Huh? But the more I see Toyota, now that like I'm in the market to buy one, I'm like, I think I would stick with the Toyota and not with the EV. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. I mean, Tesla is usually categorized as a tech company, right?
Yeah, true.
Not the manufacturer. Yeah. So it's probably two different companies, like I said. Yeah. Toyota has a long history of reliable performance, right? It's way more well established in the automotive industry, right? It has a reputation for producing safe affordable vehicles. I recently found interesting article that Chinese electric vehicle company they have developed a battery that can power a car for more than 1,000 kilometers, just one charge. It's a company called NIO.
Ah, okay, I heard of it.
Based in Shanghai.
Yeah.
And then they started they began mass production of its electric battery. They will start mass producing this year, April 2024.
Yeah.
And then according to the article,
it doesn't sound legitimate, then.
So they demonstrated the new battery's capacity by driving on all electric cars for 1,044 kilometers at an average speed of 84 kilometers per hour. So the journey between the cities of Shanghai and Xiamen was live streamed. It took 14 hours. And then the battery still had 3% of its 150 kilowatt hour capacity at the end of the journey. So
I see.
I'm not sure if it's
it sounds too good to be true, doesn't it?
Yeah, but on top of that, Toyota already announced that they developed the battery with 1,200 kilometers range that could charge in 10 minutes. They are expected to just begin mass production of that battery by 2027. This is much more reliable company that we can just trust.
Yeah, it comes down to like what the consumers want, right? Consumers and the consumers, they were very vocal this last year. They said that we want our hybrids, right? Because combustible engines. They've improved so much in the last 10, 15 years, right? Like cars get twice the gas mileage they got in the past, huh? And so look at these Priuses. They get like what 50, 60 miles per gallon, and you're talking about like they are so reliable. My brother has a Prius. He has like an early 2000 model, right? Dude, it has over like 500,000 kilometers on it, man.
Dang.
And it's still running, dude. Like I was driving it when I was back there, and I thought to myself, damn. Aside from things start to break down, obviously wear and tear, but all in all, you're talking about like he's driven over 300,000 miles, which is almost probably more than 500,000 kilometers, right? And it's still ticking. He hasn't even. I don't think he's even replaced the battery yet, dude. It's crazy, man. Like that.
Oh, wow.
These cars that go for that long. I'm not sure if that's good for Toyota. Because they want people to. But these things are built to last, man. And and people, like I said, in the States, they don't hold any like they're not. They will buy what's best. You know what I mean? So if Toyota's producing better technology, they're gonna buy a Toyota. You know what I mean? They're not married to like Tesla. I think Tesla sell well in very liberal areas like California and some other states, but in the Midwest, it's all about like big trucks and stuff. So yeah.
Toyota still doesn't sell many EVs, and they sold only 29,000 EVs, and so it's not a lot. I'm not sure what direction the direction going. But, they have hybrids and EVs, and what is the other one? Hybrids and EVs and
and hydrogen.
Hydrogen. Yeah.
So man, yeah, dude, it's amazing, dude. I mean, like Tesla's doing a good job. I mean, I heard their cars are very safe as well. They do very well in crash tests and stuff. So I mean, not putting them down. I'm just saying, like how sustainable are they? You know what I mean? Like the resources, like these batteries, they need lithium, right? And the lithium batteries, lithium ion batteries, and they're the crucial component is cobalt, and the country that produces most of this is the Republic of Congo, and you know who's mining this stuff, right? Little fucking kids, like no joke, slave. There's slave laboring out there, you know. So I mean, they got. I mean, like we got to find that balance, you know. And people are like, "Oh, I'm saving the earth, man," but I'm like, "Yeah, these little kids are, out there, risking their lives, to mine those minerals, you know." So
yeah.
But I mean, when the Teslas first were released, I mean, I thought they were really dope. I mean, they're very roomy. I mean, you get technology, all that cool technology. I mean, they're awesome cars. Just I just wonder how affordable they are. You know what I mean? For the average,
Yeah, it's still expensive, right? I mean, for most
Oh yeah.
people.
Yeah, it's like
How much is the average
I
price?
think the
Or Model 3. I mean, I don't know how many the models.
for the lowest base model, I think that is the Model 3. You're probably looking at least 35, 40 G's at least. I'm not sure due to inflation recently how much they are now, but I mean, I'm not sure if they're still offering like government incentives, like for tax deductibles, But
yeah.
it's still. I mean, I think it's out of reach for most like consumers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially people. I mean, and people who are probably like making 30, 40, 50,000 a year. They don't care about like saving the earth, right? So it's probably the like people who are making over 100 G's a year who are buying Teslas like that are who can afford this kind of stuff. So.
On top of that, I mean, I think in the capital market, Tesla's market and the capitalization about, I don't know, probably $900 billion. While Toyota's is about about $300 billion.
Oh wow!
So yeah, it's almost triple, right? And I think one of the reasons for the difference is Tesla only sells in the US, and then that market is just growing rapidly. Yeah. And then they're taking shares from a traditional business, right? Like Ford and those traditional companies. So yeah, I think it's a good company. So far in terms of investing.
Yeah.
But in terms of reliability, I'm just all in on the Toyota.
Yeah. My bet's on Toyota. My next car would be a Toyota. Like I'm betting on Toyota. So I wouldn't go all in on Tesla. I think, like I said, depending on which side of the aisle you're on, I think most liberals will go on and buy a Tesla. I think people who are more conservative will buy well, not a Toyota, but they'll stick with the gas engine. Huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I think of buying a Prius.
No, not a Prius. I think that wouldn't seat a family of four. Huh? Like it's. Have you seen the new Priuses? They're very sleek and like yeah. I mean, if I was single, yeah, I'd probably buy something like that. But I think I'm looking into like a Land Cruiser. Those are dope, dude. So
I like it. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, I like it.
I wouldn't buy a fucking van, that's for sure. Like that just spells like I have a vagina. So no, I'm kidding. Some of our friends do own that, but no offense to them, but yeah.
I don't know who we're talking about, but yeah.
No, I mean like if you're gonna buy like a $40,000 or $50,000 car, you know what I mean? Like I want to buy something that I want. Like I don't want to buy something that like the wife wants, right? Like
right. I mean, it's just in my opinion, man. It all depends on the what purpose that you have, to in terms of buying cars and stuff. I mean, if you're gonna just show off and just gonna buy, Porsche or just a Tesla, that's a good one.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely go with the Toyota, or in this reliable ones, like in the Japanese companies. I mean, it's affordable and then reliable and then much safer.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I'm surprised if I had to choose between I don't know why so many people like Mercedes. I'm like, if I had to choose between a Lexus and a Mercedes, I'd choose a Lexus, dude, any day of the week, man. I love German engineering, but I mean, if I had to choose between the two, I mean, in terms of reliability and Toyotas, I mean, are so much more. They last so much longer. I mean,
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
100%, yeah.
At any rate, we are not sponsored by Toyota, so please don't. but if they'd like to, please, by all means. Okay. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that today. Give us some feedback. Leave us a comment, and catch you guys later. Okay.
See you guys.
Thank you. Bye bye.
ジローとチーの英語で雑談を聞いてくださり本当にありがとうございました。質問や感想、ポッドキャストで取り上げてほしいトピックなどありましたら、概要欄のリンクにてご連絡お願いします。また、このポッドキャストを聞いて少しでも良かったなと思ったら、お聞きの媒体にてぜひ良いレビューをお待ちしております。
Thank you for listening to JIRO and CHI's English podcast. If you have any questions, comments, or topics you'd like us to discuss on the podcast, let us know through the link in the description. And if you enjoyed our podcast, leave us a positive review on the platform where you listen to it.
では皆さん、次回のエピソードでお会いしましょ
う。Looking forward to seeing you guys again in the next episode. Take care and see you guys later.
Bye!